I'd like to welcome you to the Inside Canberra Forum series. Today our topic is foreign investment, a critical topic for Australia at this time, especially during this new period where we have a number of FTAs signed and potential for a number more.
Well, thanks very much, Michael, and thank you for the opportunity to speak with you today. It's a real honour to be invited to speak at this Inside Canberra Forum. As an economist and as a member of the Labor Party, I'm of course a strong supporter of foreign investment. Australia needs more investment, and if you like I, you should like FDI. There's a mathematical sense in which this has to be true as well. To the extent that Australia runs a trade deficit, it will be necessary for us to be a capital importer, and the role of overseas capital in building up Australian industries has been significant. Last year, Australia approved $167 billion worth of foreign investment.
The point I make is that one of our strengths here in Australia is we've drawn people from all over the world, and it works. It's never perfect, but it's better than what you might find in many other places in the world. People of different cultures, different religions, different races, being able to live together in one community and function very effectively. But what people often don't recognise that it's also one of our strengths. It means we have a lot of people here in Australia who are familiar with the countries and the cultures from which they have come. They are very important for bridging some of the differences. And I think increasingly Australia, with a growing population of people settling here from China, will increasingly become a focus of people thinking about where they might be able to invest. And one of the reasons that I think Australia is a very attractive destination to people who may be coming from abroad to think about in terms of investment is that it is a secure place in which to invest. It is not a country that essentially plays around with the rule of law. We may have arguments from time to time about how effectively we do it. There are a whole lot of issues that people may raise, but essentially people who invest in Australia know with certainty the nature of the titles they're going to get. They know there is a legal system that is there and able to protect it.
I thought I would just outline some of the more important elements for foreign businesses who wish to do business in Australia. But one of the things that's worth noting is that in many international surveys of the ease of doing business between various countries, Australia rates very highly. And some of the reasons for that are the things that were pointed to earlier this evening by Leigh and Philip Ruddock, which is basically about the rule of law and the fact that there is a well-established and non-discriminatory system of law which protects investors' interests just as they would protect locals' interests, and there is very little differentiation between them. And for that reason, Australia is rated regularly as a very good place to have inward investment.